Security consulting, partnering, collaboration and profit-sharing security consulting is and should remain a team sport. The issue is that security professionals and providers are often inexperienced or unskilled in effective partnering, collaboration and, of course, profit sharing. This includes larger consulting firms. Of all the industries and consulting sectors that I've experienced and supported, I consider the security industry as poor at partnering, collaboration and profit sharing. There is a real scarcity mentality within the industry. Routine and complex security consulting opportunities and projects typically contain four primary elements: client acquisition and conversion, methodology, business administration and delivery. Each of these verticals requires specific expertise, resources and time, in addition to working concurrently on multiple projects. It is not hard for individuals and teams of all sizes to lose awareness and affect integration when these four elements are consumed by their respective tasks. Client acquisition and conversion are also known as sales and marketing in some circles. This is the process of getting your products and services in front of prospects and the process of gaining commitment or approval for your recommended outcomes. Long lead times are typical of this process, with multiple communications, external costs, follow-up and numerous accounting and legal control elements. Therefore, the cost recovery or payment of this time and effort should be apportioned to the one or ones doing all the work, not shared across the project. Independent consultants struggle with this concept. Put it this way, if someone brought new business to you every week for a year, at no cost to you, would you turn them away because you didn't get all the money? Partnering with the right people and companies means security professionals can focus on their areas of expertise, while someone else focuses on the selling. Conversely, there are very capable acquisition and conversion services that sell solutions without ever having a single security professional employed. They simply get the service in front of the buyer. Over the years, I've done the marketing, closed the deal, subcontracted providers, managed the business administration and delivered the work. But the foreseeable problem in the process is always the other security specialist or professionals understanding and acknowledgement or comfort of the process. I've always used this segmentation approach to motivate and reward good sales and lead generators. If someone brings me new business, I always ensure the offering party's efforts have been covered and rewarded. All boats rise with a high tide. One of the dumbest comments I've ever heard from a global security company's leadership was, "We aren't one of those companies. We don't advertise. Our clients find us." What rubbish. Sadly, given the backgrounds and pedigree of many security professionals, they don't do public and marketing aspects well, as they've been conditioned to be humble, discreet and even secretive. Just look at how many security professionals appear on LinkedIn without a profile picture or even a brief background. Would you eat from an unmarked cardboard box with no information or description of the contents? No. Neither do prospects, buyers and fellow professionals. The technology, method, expertise or intellectual property used in the project is also a standalone element of the final result. It may come with the delivering professional or it may be provided by the seller or lead partner in the solution, but it must be acknowledged that the time and effort has been saved, even superior results delivered, due to the quality and preparation of this methodology in advance. Factoring in the financial value of this element is rarely a templated decision, but it should appear as a separate cost or expense within the final project costing. You may even rent or buy another person's methodology to deliver on an opportunity. Clients are focused on quality results, not on who did what. That is your own finance department's focus. Don't confuse the two. No project runs without business administration. Communications, infrastructure, invoicing, record keeping, etc. are all complementary actions needed to be taken across all elements. Some of this may come bundled within a partnering party solution, or it may be a back office support element. Regardless, it needs to be done and it comes at a cost. It need not be accounted for like you now see in surgery and legal invoicing. 5 ml of saline, $3.50, 6-minute 20-second phone call, $50, but it needs to be tracked or clear on its application and cost. Even better, systemize the process by leveraging the countless new applications and software that does it in minutes, what entire accounting teams once took a day to do. Inexperienced and stubborn consultants think they can do all this themselves. Even worse, security service providers have technical people doing all this concurrently at a low level of capability with inefficient use of resources. It reminds me of a situation in a global multinational that went through a cost efficiency exercise and removed all the photocopy and tea or coffee personnel within the office. The result? People paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year within the company, spending hours each day trying to figure out how to print something and looking for sugar for their coffee. All the photocopy and coffee tea personnel were reinstated within 30 days. Delivery is the boots on the ground aspect. They may or may not be involved in all the other aspects, but they turn up and get the job done at the end of the day. As you can see, it is a portion of the overall solution. Therefore, it is understandable and acceptable that the delivery agent is apportioned a percentage of fixed slice of the pie. Some companies have in-house specialists to deliver the results. Others deliver an individual's work and others subcontract. Either way, delivery comes after the deal is done. In much the same way legal firms have a tiered financial structure for the level of experience and expertise in their legal professionals, so too should security professionals. Fixed day or monthly rates for delivery personnel, with no consideration for their value, experience, expertise, etc., doesn't work long term for buyers or sellers. It encourages inefficient use of resources, unnecessary costs, and the lack of access to more quality resources. Many industries prosper through smart partnering, collaboration, and profit sharing. Typically, the security industry doesn't and is often very closed-minded about it. Consider the music industry. Artists don't always write their own hit songs, and the artist doesn't manage or release their own songs to the public, yet everyone profits, and it takes a team to deliver with specialists at each and every stage. I recommend collaboration over going it alone. You can offer more, sell more, make more, and help a broader range of clients. Not to mention having credible partners in the delivery and support of the final solution. The global access to and delivery of consulting services is undergoing a significant change, and the future of security consulting will be impacted by its influence. Those that fail to evolve or effectively collaborate, partner or profit share will not survive the change, in addition to most clients expecting this new level of services as they have seen in other consulting sectors. I'm Tony Ridley, International Security and Risk Management Consultant. For more information, education and advice, scan the QR code to find me on LinkedIn. Alternatively, type Tony Ridley into the LinkedIn search bar to find me. Thank you for watching.